A toy company asked its customers which cartoon character was their favorite. They recorded the results in a bar graph. This is a bar graph. Use the graph to answer the following questions. So when you're reading a graph, you want to look at the title. So this is the title. The title is, and you want to read the labels. So we're talking about characters in cartoons. And this is the label. And then look at the scale. The scale is going up by 1. And it's going up by an equal amount. So if I read this graph, the character that somebody said, the number of people said their favorite was SpongeBob. So 8 people said SpongeBob was their favorite. 3 people said Tweety was their favorite. 10 people said that Mickey Mouse was their favorite. 2 people said that Dora was their favorite. And 5 people said that Bugs Bunny was their favorite. So how many people were surveyed in all? You're going to add up. 8 plus 3 plus 10 plus 2 plus 5. So when you add them up, 11, 21, 23, 28 people. How many people preferred Tweety? That was 3. Tweety's right here. Did more people like SpongeBob or Bugs Bunny? More people like SpongeBob because there was 8 people that like SpongeBob. Which character did exactly 2 people say there was their favorite? That was Dora. Which character did the largest number of people say there was their favorite? So most people, or people like Mickey Mouse the most. So right, Mickey Mouse. Which character did the fewest number of people say they were their favorite? So which one had the least one? That was Dora. And then order the characters from least favorite to favorite. So 2 people said Dora. So that's the least favorite. Then, so Dora, Tweety, Bugs Bunny. Dora, Tweety, Bugs Bunny. And then it was SpongeBob and Mickey Mouse. So SpongeBob and Mickey. Use the pie chart below to answer the following questions. So the title is Class Election Results. So this means that 29% of the people voted for Wendy, 21% of the people voted for Olivia, or for Vanessa, 14% of the people voted for Mike, 12% of the people voted for Luke, and 9% of the people voted for Paige. Now, all of these percents have to add up to 100%. So we can figure out what Oliver did by subtracting Wendy, Vanessa, Mike, Luke, and Paige. We can figure out the number of percents for Oliver. So Oliver was 15%. Who won the election? So who had the most votes? Wendy. Who got the least number of votes? So who is the least? Paige. What percent of people voted for Oliver? So Oliver, we calculated, was 15%. What percent of the people voted for Luke or Mike? So Luke or Mike are these two, so that's going to be 26%. Order the candidates from least to favorite. So the lowest person was Paige, then Luke, then Mike, then Oliver, then Vanessa, and then Wendy. So this is a pie chart. The pie charts have to add up to 100%. Oh, and this is remember, this is called a line plot. What is the most, so number of books read per month, number of books. So somebody read 0 books. 3 people read 2 books. 2 people read 4 books, because this stands for number of books. 1 person read 5 books. 4 people read 6 books. 1 person read 7 books. 2 people read 8 books. That's how you read it. What is the most number of books read by a student? Number of books, the highest amount is 18. There's 1 person. How many students were surveyed? So you need to count the X's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 people. What category has 4 students in it? So the X's stand for students. 6 books. How many people read 16 books? 0. Exactly 16 is 0. Now we're looking at a box and whisker plot. The box and whisker plot shows the number of points earned on a vocab test. What was the minimum score? So this point represents the minimum. What was the maximum score? That was 100. What was the median score? Median is this part right here, so the scale is 75. A score of 85 represents which data value? This part right here is called the quartile 3. Which of the following data is not shown on the box and whisker plot? So we know that we can find the median because that's right here. We can find Q1 because that's right here. And we can find the maximum because that's right here. But we don't know the mean. We don't know the average. So the best answer is this. And the next type of graph is the histogram. So a histogram looks like a bar graph. There's no space in between the bars, and there are intervals right here. So what was the total number of students in Karen's class? So let's count up the people that have a height of 160 to 169. There's 2, 4, 5, 4, and 1. So the total number is going to be 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1. So if you add those up, 6, 11, 15, 16, there's 16 people. How many students were between 200 and 209 centimeters tall? That's right here. So there's 1 student. I skipped down to this one because we can't see the graph anymore for C, D, and E. So I'm going to go down to number 6. So the stem and leaf plot shows the ages. So these represents ages. So this first part represents 42. I can list out the numbers. 42, 45, 54, 54, 57, 57, etc. How many people were at the party? So in this case, you're going to count all of the leaves. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. How many people were 57 years old? 2. How old was the youngest person? 42. How old was the oldest person? 87. What is the range? So remember, range is high minus low. So 87 minus 42 is 45. List an age that is not represented in the stem and leaf plot. So pick a number that is not in here. So you could pick 43, 46, 47. There's a lot of different answers.